Hudson. For those of you who don't know, now you know, and this is my husband, William. Today we will be answering some of the questions that you guys asked us over Instagram, so let's get started.
How many times did you practice that?
A bunch.
When you got the last sentence wrong.
It doesn't matter. What has changed since we first got together? Everything.
Nothing has not changed since we first got together.
Yeah, like our whole life has been full, like just one big change.
The only stable thing out of our whole marriage has been each other, and everything else has been constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
We moved 3 times, so...
Wait, we met, we got engaged a month later, found out we were pregnant a month after that, got married 4 months in November. Then in December,
we moved to Odessa.
We moved to Odessa from the home that we were living in San Antonio that we had just moved in together. Moved to Odessa.
We moved into a home together in November.
Yeah, in November.
We moved into a new home together at the end of December.
Mm-hmm. In a completely new city, no family, nothing around.
No friends.
No friends. Then literally 12 months after, a whole year, like on the dot, we moved here to Oklahoma.
See.
So it's...
And during that year in Odessa, we also had the little one.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela had her gallbladder removed. That was a big ordeal.
Ooh, yeah, a lot bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yikes.
So it's only been changed since we first got together.
Yeah. What are some things we have had to compromise on?
Stay on your side of the bed.
Same.
You're not allowed to drive.
No.
Nothing.
I'm the only one who drives.
Nothing foundational. There's never been a point at which our marriage was at stake.
Yeah.
Whether we went one way or another or compromised. Like, I feel like that question is phrased in a way that it's like, what thing would y'all have not made it through if you hadn't compromised? And there's never been a thing like that. Like spanking kids. We're both okay with spanking kids. Mediterranean food is great. We both agree Mediterranean food is great. Like, I don't think there's ever been a point at which it was like, hey, we need to talk about this for real because there's a problem.
And then, like, when we did move, or it came up that there was a decision on, him taking a job and then us moving, it was never like, I never didn't want to do that. It was always, this is his career, we're a family. I was always up to it. But that's just me. I'm adventurous and up for things like that. What's the best advice for newlyweds?
Well, this is the one that I'm limited in my answer on because I could go on for like 4 days. I should probably write a book called
He loves to talk.
Advice for Newlyweds. About advice! I also like to talk, so I guess I shouldn't get mad. Best advice for newlyweds. Number 1, what was it?
You're in it for the long run.
Yeah.
There's no way out. No way out.
Literally, like, you cannot get out of a marriage. You're married. Mm-hmm. They are now it. There's no one else. They are the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And I don't even know why I have to say that because it should go without saying, but a lot of people I feel like think there's a way out, like divorce might be an option. Divorce is never ever an option. Any more than you could divorce your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad. They are and forever will be your brother, sister, mom, and dad. You can leave the family, you can move away, you can do whatever legal thing you want to do, but you are permanently married to a person when you marry them. So, know that you have to work out any problems that you have, and everything will be fine. My second advice for newlyweds, and this is critical. I'm going to hold your mom's hand if I want to, you little booger. Don't be looking over here. She's fast forwarding the TV.
That's you.
Oh, my butt?
Yeah.
The other advice for newlyweds is just be flat honest with each other. If you marry someone, they are your flesh. Mm-hmm. You are one flesh. So you should respect them enough to be able to tell them how they're harming your mutual flesh. So it's like if Michaela walked in and started stabbing me in the arm with a knife, I would say, hey, that hurts. Don't do that anymore because it's bothering me. Yes, you are the center of attention. If I love her and I want her to be happy, I know she doesn't want to hurt my feelings. So I'm going to tell her when I'm upset about something that she's done or taken part in. That way I give her the respect of knowing what it is that upset me so that she doesn't do it anymore. Because I know she doesn't want to hurt me. And in the same way, I want her to tell me whenever I've upset her so I can stop doing that thing. Because just like sticking a knife in her arm, I don't want to do that. I want her to be happy and not be in pain. And the only way to handle that is you don't get mad when somebody tells you why that you upset them. If you're going to get mad at yourself for not being self-aware enough to not do whatever it was that upset them. Like, we actually have an argument pretty frequently about, she says, I always say she's wrong. And she says, I'm always apologizing. You never say when you're wrong. But the thing is, when I am wrong, she doesn't, like, note it in her brain. Because she'll tell me and I'll say, you're right, I'm sorry. I'll do a better job. I didn't realize that it was coming across that way. I didn't realize I was doing that thing. I didn't do it with any ill intent. So, I apologize and I'll fix it. So that doesn't stick out in her brain whenever I say, hey, I'll fix it. No argument. I don't even argue. I just say, you're right, I'll fix it. She, on the other hand, when she's wrong, yeah, nobody's happy.
That's true. That's why I'm never wrong.
Yeah. Yes. Never wrong. Pay attention, newlyweds.
Anyways, that's it. Evelyn, you want to say bye?
Wave.
Wave. Look at the camera. Say bye-bye. Thanks for joining this week's YouTube video.
Thanks for using me again.
Absolutely.
We need to do a whole newlywed or a whole marriage counseling session.
Oh my gosh.
Where I just go off.
Tell Dad. You start your own YouTube channel, Dad, and you do that.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for watching our couples Q&A. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to message me and ask me any of those questions, and we will get them answered in the next couples Q&A. Bye, guys.